What's going on, people? It's your boy Kelechi back with another video. If this is your first time around these parts, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy anything that I talk about in this video, hit that like button. But anyway, this is going to be a little bit different from my normal video. It's just going to be a talking head video. Probably no cuts, probably nothing. Nothing is really planned. What happened was I was doing my usual morning news article readings and I saw Tesla's earnings and I was like, yo, I need to look into that a little bit more and I need to make a video about it. So this video is going to be all about Tesla. Tesla announced some amazing earnings, unexpectedly amazing earnings. But at this point, should anybody really be challenging Elon at this point? But anyway, Tesla set a new, I'm going to direct everybody to the screen. Tesla set a new revenue record of profits and making this the fifth consecutive quarter that Tesla is reporting profits. Does this mean that Tesla is going to continue reporting profits? We don't really know, but regardless, Tesla announced, and I'll highlight it right here, announced $8.8 billion in revenue. They haven't had $8.8 billion in revenue ever. This is a record amount of revenue that they had. So much so that when this was announced yesterday, after hours, the stock actually popped 5%. 5%, it grew 5%. And if anybody knows anything about Tesla, Tesla been doing good this year. I mean, if you look at year to date, it's up over 380%. This is crazy. It's been doing all kinds of really well. But the point that I wanted to bring out talking about the Tesla earnings were a focus during the phone call that I think everybody should be paying attention to. Tesla said that it will still be on track to deliver 500 vehicles by the end of this year. This was the goal that they set at the beginning of this year. But however, Elon Musk did say that it will be harder because they had to shut down during the middle of the year. They already delivered 318,000 cars so far this year. Honda, Ford, GMC, and all these other car manufacturers are like, really, this is a big deal? They barely managed to deliver 300,000 cars and we're supposed to be clapping for them. We over here delivering over 1 million cars every single year, but y'all don't give us anything. Y'all don't give us any awards. Well, it's different, Ford. It's different, Honda. We just love Tesla. We don't love you the same way that we cult love Tesla. Tesla is like Apple. Tesla has a cult following that Apple does. But anyway, regardless, that was really good news. But the more important thing to me in this entire thing is not the fact that Tesla made $8.8 billion. It's not the fact that Tesla is on its way to delivering 500,000 vehicles at the end of this year. It's not the fact that they may be able to deliver up to 1 million cars next year. No. None of that stuff is actually what stood out to me. What actually stood out to me was the fact that a key portion of their profits, about, what is that? A large portion of their profits came not from them selling vehicles, but the fact that they sold, if I can find the article part about it, where is it? We're gonna cut all this stuff out. Yeah, it's not the fact that they sold all kinds of vehicles, but it's the fact that so far this year, Tesla sold, and in the last quarter, Tesla sold $1.18 billion in environmental credits to competitors. In other words, it's the balancing act of if you have a gas-powered vehicle, you're a manufacturer of a gas-powered vehicle, you have to buy credits, especially as the article says in here, pollution credits became a more meaningful source of revenue for Tesla about a year ago, when California and other US states increased the mandatory share of zero-emission vehicles sold per manufacturers. As competitors begin selling more electric vehicles, this revenue is expected to dry up. And for me, this is where my focus goes. If you look at how much money Tesla actually profited, how much money Tesla actually made in the last quarter, Tesla only made in net income, which net income is just another word for profit. Tesla only made in net income, where we at? Net income, $331 million. So if you take the $331 million, if you take away all of the regulatory credits that it's made so far in the third quarter, which was 397, Tesla would actually have lost money last quarter. This is literally their saving grace. The fact that they have this regulatory credits, this environmental credits that businesses are buying from them, is the only reason that Tesla is able to be profitable right now. And I think this plays back to the idea of people asking, why is Tesla not in the S&P 500? Why is Tesla not in the S&P 500? Because its main product, it's the main thing that it sells, not the whole like Tesla being a visionary company, Tesla being a company that's going to be here in the future, not any of that stuff, because I believe in Elon Musk. I believe that Tesla is going to be around in the future. But right now, the main product that Tesla sells is not profitable. If you take away this revenue, let's say all these companies, and the thing you have to think about is Honda is going to come out with electric cars. GMC just announced the Hummer EV. Ford announced the Mach-E, the Ford Mustang Mach-E. And so when you take all of those things into consideration, this $1.18 billion that it's made so far this year is going to go away. I mean, yes, it only makes 7% of their total revenue, but the fact is, it's the only thing that's making Tesla not be unprofitable right now. Because the thing everybody's celebrating is, oh my gosh, Tesla, the 5th consecutive quarter that Tesla is profitable. Tesla is profitable. But we already know that the Ford Mach-E is going to be on the road next year. We already know that the Hummer is going to be on the road next year. And then we have Rivian that has a deal with Amazon. We have all these different companies that are announcing. I mean, we have the e-tron from Audi. Of course, you already know about the Porsche, which is on the top end. And then we have the fancy, I forget, not Rivian, the fancy car with, man, you know what? We're just going to look this up. Challenger of Tesla. Yeah, that's what it's called. Lucid Air. We also have the Lucid Air that's coming out. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a real challenger of Tesla, but regardless, it's coming out. So my point is, my main focus is, can Tesla use the gap that it currently has? The front running that it currently has, the fact that it was a first runner, it was a first mover advantage, basically is what it's called. Their first mover advantage. Is Tesla going to actually use that to their benefit? Or are they just going to keep on dilly-dallying with this whole thing? Like, I actually want to see the moves that Tesla is making. Of course, Tesla is still investing in gigafactories, and Tesla is investing in manufacturing factories and learning how to make their products a lot better. But the fact is, are they going to do that faster than their competition coming up behind them? Because the competition is coming. The competition is coming, whether you like it or not. Yes, Tesla had a good quarter. But when you look at the long-term thing, I'm not saying like Tesla's not going to be around in the long term. I think Tesla is going to be around in the long term because I believe in their autonomous vehicles. I believe in their solar panel sales. I believe in a lot of other things that they're doing. But the question is not about any of that stuff. The question is if their main product, the thing that is actually going to bring in the money, is actually going to continue to sell well and actually become profitable at some point in time. I know there is the Amazon model. I understand that. But the Amazon model doesn't take nearly as much capital as having an automobile company, as having a car company. There's a lot of overhead that you need for that car company. So that's just something that I've been thinking about when it comes to Tesla. And I know that right now, all of these things, some of these things are priced into it. The fact that it's going to be around to the future. That's why we saw the boom this year. But I don't know. So I'm going to ask you guys the question. Right now, do you think Tesla is overvalued or undervalued? And do you think that Tesla is something that you would like to invest in? Not for the short term, but for the long term, because you want to get in at this point now before it gets to that $3,000 range that Amazon is at. Do you believe that Tesla has that same trajectory because of the autonomous vehicle stuff that it can maybe sell to other companies? All those kind of things that play a good role into Tesla, to Tesla being strong. What are your thoughts? Do you think Tesla is a good investment, or do you think Tesla is still very much a hot potato? But anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. It's just a rambling video, not edited, not scripted, just me straight up putting my thoughts out there after just looking at the Tesla earnings report and just thinking about, yo, there's a lot of other questions that I still want answered. But regardless, that's neither here nor there. But I hope y'all have a great one, God bless each and every single one of y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.